When I moved to California, I was exposed to more Latino culture and activity than ever before. In the early 1980s, I met refugees from El Salvador who risked their lives to escape persecution. So in 1984, when I heard that the Sandinista revolution was successful, had overthrown the brutal dictatorship of Somoza, and was going to celebrate its 5th anniversary celebration that summer, I was so excited. I could go. I could be there. So I spoke to Dennis, my long-term mate, and we decided, well, we could have an interesting vacation celebrating the new Nicaragua. It's early 1984, the summer, and we are on an airplane going from Miami to Managua. Both of us are stoked. We are part of a group of 20 North Americans sponsored by Tornica, ready to celebrate and learn about Nicaragua. About an hour into the flight, a routine announcement comes on. We request that all of you traveling with foreign passports, please fill out the required entry form. I wanted to finish with that paperwork quickly. So I go down into my day pack. I open up my passport. Can't be. I can't. I have an expired passport. The two parts of my brain begin to speak to each other. You jerk! How could you be so stupid? Take it easy, Naomi. Calm down. What about the jerk clerks at the airport? Didn't they see it? They were as stupid as you. You have ruined your trip, maybe even the rest of your life. Enough with the drama queen. Take a few deep breaths. Dennis is sitting next to me observing this unexpected dilemma, and he says, "Oh, I know. Why don't you go speak with the administrator we met right before we boarded the plane? He's traveling with us." Oh, good idea. We need some good ideas. Perdóname, Senor Rodriguez. I've made a terrible mistake. I'm traveling with an expired passport and I have my good one at home. Oh, Senorita Puro, we take care of all of our problems in Managua. You'll be fine. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Frozen and scared. Frozen and scared. The plane lands. I go through the immigration line. The gentleman looks at my passport and he says, "You have to go over there. Abre la puerta. Open the door. Sit down." I follow his directions. I'm not there for too long. The door opens and a man walks in. "I'm Bob, and I'm in a mess. Canadians need visas. My wife and I went the same time, the same place. She got her visa, mine never came. I'm a mess here with you." In another 2 minutes, an immigration official opens the door, comes in and says, "Your spouses can stay here with you. Please wait." We are sitting at a small table, the four of us, no windows, closed door, and we are waiting. And we are waiting for 2.5 hours. The door opens, an immigration official comes in and he says, Bob, Senorita Puro, you are illegal. You cannot go with your group. We have a very agradable hotel for you. It's very nice. And your luggage, it is so safe. It is locked up tight. Bob and I follow the rules. We follow the immigration officials. We go to this hotel. Bob is put in one room. I am put in another room. And in the middle is an immigration official. Somehow, miraculously, I fall asleep. And when I wake up in the morning, my eyes see sunlight coming underneath the door. It's pretty. I get up, not much choice to make, put those clothes on. As I open the door, it's sunnier, and I follow that sun as I see down the hallway to a courtyard. I go into the courtyard. It's beautiful. It is warm outside. The sun is streaming down. I look around. There don't seem to be any other guests. It's the hotel and guests. There's a swimming pool. And I like to swim. So, I just say, I can take these clothes off. I'm in my underwear. I'm 36. It's okay. No one's looking. And I go into the pool. It's like a shower and everything all at once. Oh, I come out. I feel refreshed. Now, we've got to get down to business. So Bob and I decide what we're going to do. First, I have a good friend at home in Berkeley who has the key to my apartment where my updated passport is located. The hotel is very fine. I can make as many collect calls as I want. Advantage of not having cell phones, it all works just fine. And didn't take long. My friend calls back and forth, and he is going to be able to get the passport and send it to the American Embassy in Nicaragua within 48 hours, hopefully. So then, what's the next thing? Tornica. They're in charge of us. Bob is really upset because he doesn't know what to do. There's no Canadian embassy there. So we call Tornica. I tell them about my arrangement. They say, very good, because we can do nothing with the immigration officials. I thought there would be an advantage to traveling with a tour, but, and they're very sorry they cannot help Bob at all. So, next step, the American Embassy. I thought that would be pretty easy to reach the American Embassy. Apparently my friend in Berkeley could arrange it. Well, hours. Again, over 2 hours to find the number. Why? Well, finally the Swedish Embassy said, the Nicaraguan government, they changed all the numbers recently. It's been very disorganized. But the Swedish Embassy gave me the number, and I call. I explain the situation to a woman named Jackie, and she says, we can help you. We can give you an emergency, temporary passport with an accompanying official letter. Sounds pretty good. Bob was hearing this, and he said, let's get out of here. And Jackie at the embassy says, are you allowed to leave this hotel? I said, well, no one is stopping us. She said, well, it's 3, we close at 5, you have a 45-minute walk. I said, we're coming. As Bob and I leave the hotel, we see these 2 immigration officials. Were they waiting there? Had they just arrived? We hadn't seen them for hours. And they see us going, they say, ¿A dónde van ustedes? Where are you going? Oh, vamos a nuestra embajada. Oh, we're going to our embassy. Oh, es necesario quedarse aquí. You have to remain here. I said, but we're not getting any help here. And they didn't answer. I said, Bob, let's go. I'm a little nervous. We start to walk. I say, Bob, are they following us? He said, no, they're smoking. They don't care. So we go and we do arrive at the embassy. And there at the embassy, Jackie gets the emergency temporary passport with the accompanying letter. They cannot help Bob. He's upset. What can we do? We go back to the hotel where the tour is staying, driven by somebody in the American embassy. The embassy actually can take care of you. So I go find Dennis's room, I go upstairs, and we have